Coach, got to be pleased with the effort of your team again here today. Really battled from start to finish and found a way to get the win.
I'm a little biased here, Rob, but our kids are really tough. Mentally, physically, emotionally, all of those things. And I couldn't be more proud of our response from Thursday to Saturday, our response to the run that they went on at the beginning of the second half, making free throws down the stretch, executing some game time stuff down the stretch. Wow. I'm really proud of this group who keeps just digging and digging. There is just no quit in this group.
Obviously, they found a way to get the win. You mentioned Northwood rallied back after being down 11 at halftime. Maybe what were some keys going down the stretch for your team to get the advantage back in the plays you had to make here going down to the final minutes?
Well, I think Mal getting at the rim and using ball screens. They're going over her ball screens and running her off the three-point line. I thought she did a great job all night probing. And she had a couple of big baskets down the stretch. I think Adrian getting to the free throw line was huge. And at the end of the game, we had fouls to give. In particular, in the fourth quarter, that's a big deal.
Obviously, in the first half, we talked about it. You did a great job of kind of managing those minutes. You had, obviously, your starters had to play a ton of minutes here today, but you were able to manage some minutes off the bench and in some timely spots to give some of your players some rest.
Yeah, rest. Adrian played 39, Riley played 39, and Mel played 38, and Sam played 32. Gosh, I thought we got them rest. These have to be wrong. The numbers do lie? I'm not sure. This was just like a gut check, and that's a lot of minutes to play and be as efficient as Riley and Adrian and Mallory were. And I thought Zoe came in and gave us big minutes. Lily made a big three and answered. Sam Krause, like, holy cow. And the difference between, Thursday and today in some of our bench play, amazing. Good stuff.
Obviously, you put up 67 points, but the job you did defensively on the Taylors and some of their other key players, great defensive effort. A big steal from Adrian Anderson here near midcourt in the closing minutes.
Adrian Anderson makes game-winning defensive plays for sure. And listen, this is a really good team who runs a lot of complicated stuff. And we sorted through it really well. We made a mistake, and then we didn't make the same one twice. I'm really, really excited about, our growth from that perspective, for sure. Getting out in transition, like Zoe had a really good look in the corner, and she missed it, and we're like, who cares? Because you make that all the time. That's like getting, and then, she goes and makes a big play after that. So those things are the things that we do and the how that matter. And I'll just keep saying that our response and our toughness, our grittiness to figure out a way to win games, making free throws down the stretch, Adrian, is a big deal.
I know they're all important from this point forward, but how important is a win like this when you've got some kids that you're hoping to get back at some point soon and trying to buy some time here with a big win today?
On a scale from 1 to 10, do you want me to rank it? It's important. They're all hard. You asked me early in the year, when we were on our winning streak, this one's important. They're all hard. It doesn't matter who you're playing. And to even do this one, just down and down and down, adversity. And I just really love this group. And probably more importantly, they love each other, and they battle for each other. And we have two of the most competitive young ladies in Mallory McCartney and Riley Blair. Just true, like, bulldogs. And obviously Adrian's getting involved in that as well. And so you put that love and that fight together, and it's a powerful combination. So just really proud of this group.
I know, obviously, you'll get some rest here after a big win like this, but back to work and two big games again next week. Nice to be at home, though, against Michigan Tech and Northern Michigan.
Thank heavens we're not going to the UP, right? We get to stay home. And, rest and recovery. I think we've talked about this for the last 3 weeks in a row now. We'll do that, and there's lots to learn for some of our young players and maybe some players that are in the rotation at a different spot right now. So a ton of film for us. We're going to have to learn mentally and save the physicality for game days.
Well, Coach, congratulations on the win again, 67-66 over Northwood, and we'll talk to you again next week.
Thanks, Robert.